When are you at the greatest risk of putting things off? When are you at the greatest risk of procrastinating? Is it when you're tired? When you're bored? When you're tired and bored? Imagine for a moment that you have to be somewhere in less than an hour. The appointment is important. You can't afford to miss it. The distance is no more than 5 miles, and the roads are never busy. You go out to your car at 15 minutes past the hour. You don't like to be late to anything. The car won't start. The engine turns over, but it won't start. You try a couple more times, and then decide if you do it anymore, there won't be any juice in the battery. What do? There are no trains, buses, or taxis to get you there. You follow the route that you would normally take. Fortunately, there's hardly any traffic. When you're about a half mile from your destination, you find that the road is blocked. There's been an accident up ahead, and the police aren't letting anyone through. No cars, no pedestrians, and no bikes. You're invited to take a detour. You dutifully turn right. The road is flat. You figure that you'll be there in a few minutes. Then you notice something. It's a hill. Not a huge one, but one that's big enough to make you know you'll have to drop down a few gears and work a bit to get up it, which is what you do. It takes 4 or 5 minutes of pushing yourself to get to the top, but you make it. Then the road levels off. Now, what do? You still have some time to get to your appointment if nothing else goes wrong. Professional cyclists would shift into a higher gear and ride hard to get to the finish line. Everyone else would heave a great sigh of relief and then just take it easy for a while. This is an excellent illustration of how you put things off, how you procrastinate. You work hard on some aspect of your life or business, and then when you achieve a small step or get some momentum, you back off. Having overcome the obstacle, you don't press on with the same or even greater determination. Instead, you only do what you think might be necessary to get the job done. In what must be its most subtle form, you put off for another time what you should be doing right now. Think about it. When was the last time in your life or in your business that you took your foot off the gas instead of continuing to press the pedal to the metal? When was the last time that you suddenly decided to back off and coast because things seem to be going so well? Coasting is for amateurs. If you're serious about making serious change, serious progress, then you can't let up. You have to keep pushing until you push through. There's an old saying, forewarned is forearmed. Now that you know when you're at the greatest risk of putting anything off, when you're most vulnerable to procrastination, you can resist the temptation to take it easy. Instead, you'll know the most effective thing you can do is to shift into high gear. I'm Dr. Bruce Hoag.